All right, good evening, everybody. Hello, my name is VonTheStampede. I got me a very special guest with me, a R&B legend, people. This my man has been singing the song, everything got little, everything, every little thing I do, and Candy Rain. I got my host with me, Jase4real. Give it up, people.
What's going on? What's going on, y'all?
Yo, man, how are you doing today?
I'm okay. I'm
Oh,
okay, man. How about
hey, I'm
yourself?
hey, that's good, man. I'm doing all right myself, man. Man, I've been like been looking at you and your brothers for like since I was like 5 years old, bro. Like I remember y'all was like on all that one time. Y'all was like singing Candy Ray.
Thank you.
Yeah,
That's what's
man.
up. That's a long time ago.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, yeah. So I was like, who is these brothers, man? This look cool, bro. So so
I
yeah,
appreciate the
man.
love.
Oh yes, yes, yes. So let's let's get down to these questions, man. So what was it
What you
like?
got for me?
Oh, okay, okay. Hold on. Let me get the questions for you real quick, brother. So
Mm.
what was it like working with Andre Harrell and Heavy D when y'all first started?
Um, Definitely a moment. Well, coming from being that we were big fans of his before we met him, it was definitely one of those moments to never forget. You know, one of those most memorable moments. You know what I mean in life. But if I could put it into one or a few words, I would say it was like a dream come true type thing, like a surreal type thing. It was like unbelievable. It was a whole bunch of stuff. It's amazing.
Wow. Like like I also want to know like when y'all was getting started in the industry, who came up with the name Soul for Real?
Also, we all felt the need for a name change, of course. So we all sat around and went through a bunch of names. Us, my brothers and I, alongside with Hev, just sat around thinking of names, and Soul for Real came up, and it stuck. You know, it was like it had a little ring to it. You know what I mean? So it stuck.
Okay, all right. So you your brothers was like, all right, let's come up with this name. This sounds hot. This sounds legit, and we just go through it. Like,
Absolutely. Once we went through a few names that was like terrible. You know what I mean? Didn't have a ring to it.
mhm.
You can imagine all the names we might have came up with. I think we touched on everything we could, but once we hit to Soul for Real, it was just like, wait, Soul, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah,
Mhm.
that's it, and we just ran with it.
Wow. Okay. All right. Sweet. Sweet. So,
Mm.
like, what was your biggest inspiration in music at the time?
I think you mean the musical inspiration or the inspiration to do music?
The inspiration to do music. Excuse me.
Um, the inspiration to do music came from a lot of places. Of course, partially the enjoyment of it, but like also, I think it was a way out. Family members didn't believe at the time. You know, of course, I remember seeing my mom and at times my brothers have to convince my mom and like, well, dad was always pretty supportive, but like mom and grand, like there was like always get a job, like, this shit is might not work, like have a backup plan, but it worked. You know what I mean?
Mm. Now,
Mm-hmm.
was your mom like she didn't like you say she didn't know whether or no this was gonna be a big thing, and weren't you like the youngest out your family? Like,
Yeah, yeah. The youngest brother of 5. Well, of the group, should I say, not the family. I'm sorry, because of course, shout out to my younger brother C1 and all my younger siblings. Yeah, but yeah, to your knowledge, yeah, I was the youngest.
Okay. All right.
Still am the
okay. So, like, if you didn't become like a musician, what would you be doing right now?
If I didn't become a musician, I probably, there's really no telling. I think from my heart, it's, I really can't say what I'd be doing. I'd probably, I could have a regular job, you know what I'm saying? I could probably, I don't know, just, I really couldn't even imagine what I would be doing if I wasn't a musician. When I was a kid, I wanted to be like a scientist and an inventor. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay. Like,
these are still things that, you know.
So, like, not even like, oh, I'm sorry.
Kind of came to pass, like a scientist of this music, an inventor of this music. Well,
Ain't nothing
that's
wrong with
just
that.
for fun.
Wow. So I know you have like you're producing a lot of music now and you're collaborating with other artists. What artists do you want to collaborate for your next project?
I mean, I'm not opposed to working with nobody. I'm fucking with people that's fucking with me. You know what I'm saying? Can you cuss on there?
Oh yeah. You can cuss, man. Don't worry. So you just collaborate who want to collaborate with you is basically what you're saying.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, all right. So along with that question, what made you want to start your own label?
Um, the day of the independent made me want to start my own label. Basically, in short, it's just time it is, and also, you know, just to do good business and do things how I would do them. You know, um, on against my past. You know what I'm saying? Just to kind of do things how I would do them the right way. So that's motivation for me to start my own business. You know, mission statement to basically create um, entrepreneurs and create businessmen. You know what I mean? In the music business.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Not like you said, make your own rules and not try to fall in the same traps the other artists face through, like like what other artists has faced.
They create a lane they don't gotta worry about that type thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But of course, this yeah, that part.
Okay, creative control. So
Mm-hmm.
what advice would you give to others who wants to invest into the music business?
I'd say go hard. You know what I'm saying? Just be prepared to go hard. That's it.
Okay. Like, hey, it's either
Go hard.
do or die.
Go hard. Go hard at anything you do. That's it.
Okay. So
Mm-hmm.
so it's like, hey, whatever happens, like you say, you gotta go hard at it. If you don't, then hey, that's
That's how
it.
you gonna learn. That's how you gonna learn. You
That's true.
know.
Let me.
Uh, you know what I mean? Like certain uh, what's the name? A smart investor knows. I mean, he's not gonna invest into someone who hasn't failed at least a few times with their businesses. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Type shit. So
Okay. Now, what? Okay, now, what would you tell your past self? Back then, what would you tell your past self when you was just starting? Soul for real.
um I would tell myself, I guess I would kind of try to prepare myself more and just warn myself to be more uh aware
Mhm.
about um about business earlier, you know.
Mhm.
That's about it.
Okay. Yeah. Like, do you this same as the last question. Do you feel like, especially a lot of artists who don't understand like the music business side of things, like the numbers and the royalties, like do you feel like that if you had like a good lawyer or somebody to teach you that type of stuff, would you be like in a way better position?
That's a fact.
Okay.
That's a fact. That's a Fendi right
Oh,
there.
okay. Hey, I don't know nothing about the music business, but
I could agree. I could agree with that 100%. Um, I mean, that would be the best thing you could do every step of the way. You know what I mean?
Mhm. Yes, very true.
Mm-hmm.
And also, I want to say congratulations on your unsung episode. So for real, I checked it out and I was like, dang, I didn't even know a lot of this stuff.
That's what's up. I appreciate it.
Yes, that was very intriguing though. Like, I
Thank you.
hope you was happy with the episode that they brought on TV1.
Um, I still feel there are little slight,
Mhm.
it's kind of, what's the word? Inaccuracies, but that that'll it's cool. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I enjoyed it.
Okay. I'm just saying I ain't trying to like start no trouble or anything like that. I heard people's
Nah,
different
nah.
opinions about the unsung. But I'm like, hey, I hope they enjoyed it. That's
Yeah,
all. All
I
right.
hope you all.
Hmm?
I hope you all enjoyed it as well.
Oh yeah, I learned something new. Like, oh, okay. Well, I didn't know about such and such, or like all the other stuff.
No, it was dope.
Okay. Okay, as long as you said it was dope. All right, that wraps up our interview. Jase, where can they follow you, sir?
Um, that's what's up. That was short and fun. It's sweet. That's what's up.
Mhm.
You can follow me at JSE number 4REAL.
Hold on, brother. Can you repeat that one more time? You was breaking up just a little bit. Can you tell where they can follow you one more time?
Follow me everywhere. At Jase4real, JASE number 4REAL.
Thank you. All
Yeah,
right, there you go.
link me.
All right, and all right, people. That concludes our interview. I am Von the Stampede. Don't forget to comment, subscribe. Don't forget to follow for Jase for all his social media platforms, and I will see y'all next time. Thank you and goodbye.